Hello, I'm Sudarshana Starshine Star. Today is Friday, August 11th, and I had so much fun doing a really short clip a few days ago that I thought I'd continue the trend. So I want to let those of you know who don't know me that I'm a spiritual teacher and I'm a soul healer. And my Swami, my guru, his name is Sri Kaleshwar, or Sri Sai Kaleshwara Swami. And yes, he did take his Mahasamadhi. He left his body in March of 2012, but his presence is still very much around. And what I wanted to share was, there's a really interesting technique, a very easy tool that I want to share with all of you because it's really quite essential. Before I do that, though, I just want to say that I've recently grouped up with 4 wonderful, amazing master teachers and healers. We're kind of in the process of getting together to do podcasts and Zooms, and there are 5 of us, and we're located in 5 different locations around the US. So it's going to be also convenient to access us locally if that's desired. So before I begin this, like I do with all of my clips, I'm going to bless and purify and sanctify this recording by doing the 3 opening prayers. And that will be the Guru Mantra, the Ganesha Mantra, and the Gayatri Mantra. Okay, so just take a breath. Just settle into yourself for a few minutes. This clip will only be for a few minutes. Om, Om, Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmahi Sri Guruvena Namaha. Om Suklam Bharataram Vishnum Sashivarnam Chatobhujam Prasanavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Prashantaye. Om Bhur Bhuvasuvaha Tat Savitur Varinyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachotayat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Wonderful. So what I wanted to share was, and I'm paraphrasing, but my Swami, Sri Kaleshwar, was once asked, he gave a lot of the same processes, a lot of the same boons, incredible blessings, and some power objects and amazing opportunities to develop miraculous abilities called siddhis. And he was asked, well, kind of what's the difference? Why are some of the students having great success in their processes, while some other students that are doing the same processes and the same things seem like they're kind of stuck or a little bit blocked? And this was his response, and I am paraphrasing. He said, the main difference between the students that are seeming like they're having a greater success and the ones that seem like they are not is that the ones that are not decharging negativity regularly, daily, and the ones that are having more success or a smoother, seemingly smoother experience, they are decharging negativity daily. So we're taught, especially in the West, like take a shower, wash your hair, shampoo, brush your teeth, but we're not, for the most part, taught about cleaning ourselves vibrationally and energetically, and that's really important. So there are several techniques, and they're really very easy. I'm only going to show you one today. It's so fabulous, so I hope you like it. It's called the Black Rock Decharge. Now, before I show it to you, I want to say that it's just very natural and normal to clean yourself vibrationally and energetically. Like if you had a pair of white shoes and you went outside and you got some mud or dirt on them and you brought it back home, I don't think generally that people would have like kind of a fit about that. Like, look at my shoes, there's mud out, what can I do? You just would clean them, oh, I need to clean it, fine. Clean the mud off the shoes and they're good as new, they're fine. In our day-to-day lives, what is not known to many people is that we are not only having to deal with our own negativity, our own blocks, our own distractions, our own, roller coastering up and down. Life is a challenge for everyone. There's always some kind of challenge going on, as well as a lot of wonderfulness. But what's not known is that as we go about our day, the negativity that we witness, that we call outside of ourselves, like a couple having a big fight, or someone who lives in the street being greatly disturbed and yelling and running around and yelling or cursing or doing something like that, or we witness maybe like a crime, anything like that. Without our awareness, we are actually sucking up a tiny percentage of that negativity. It's like sticking on us, just like, mud on our shoes. And then we bring that home. And it accumulates because, we're not aware of it. In the West, we're not taught about that. And we do think, I'm doing pretty good, I'm living a pretty good life and stuff, and we don't know that we are unnecessarily carrying that extra negativity, which nobody needs. We do not need that. So this is one technique called the black rock decharge, and all you need for it is a pure black rock. It needs to be a natural rock, not a synthetic rock. Sometimes you go to a crystal or rock shop and they've manufactured these rocks. No, you need a natural stone. You can find it at the beach or outside. They're really not hard to find, but they need to be pure black. No dotting, no striations, no gray stripes, no even like faint white lines or stripes or dots or any other colors, nothing like that. So the different sizes, like, see, look at this one. This one's a little bit, excuse the noise, a little bit smaller. Or you can have even, it doesn't matter the size, you can also have really tiny ones like this. I have a lot of them. The baby tiny ones are good because they're portable and you can carry them, around with you in your jacket pocket or in your purse for really easy access. Now, I've also been asked over the years by people that are a little bit hesitant, and they say, why does the rock have to be black? So let me just let you know that the pure black rock is really a boon. It's really a blessing from Mother Divine, from the Creator in nature. Nature's really giving us a blessing with that. Because if you've ever held up a seashell, to your ear, and you hear that kind of a faint roar, like of the ocean in the seashell, that's kind of the mechanism that's going on with the black rock. It is always sucking negativity. It's always sucking negativity. I say that it's going like, it's just sucking up negativity. So it's such a boon and a blessing to have that. And the only thing I would say too about doing this process, because you will have to invoke a deity to kind of command on the deity soul and your own soul to begin the process of decharging. So this process is not for people who don't believe in God at all, who believe there's no God. And it's not for people who are Satanists. So those two groups don't really need to be watching this or doing this. It won't have any benefit. But let's say that you view, you say, well, I don't know, to me, like, nature is my God. That's beautiful. So I would say, as an example, because Yeshua, Jesus the Christ, is for everyone, why don't we use in this example that I will give for the invocation to do the black rock decharge, let's use Yeshua or Jesus. So you would say, like, I'm gonna take this big black rock right here. You take it in your right hand and you just put your right thumb on it like that. And while you're holding it, and you can do this silently or you can do it aloud. So when it's the little black rock, no one even needs to know that you're doing it. You could be on public transportation, you could be in the passenger seat of a car, you could be walking. No one has to know what you're doing, and you're just like purifying and decharging negativity. It's pretty cool. So you would just say, I'm commanding on the soul of Jesus, and I'm commanding on my own soul to decharge all negativity into this rock right now. Thank you. And that's all you need to say. But the process is we're going to use a sacred seed word. They're called bijaksharas, and they are, or bijas for short. They are the very sacred words of creation that Mother Divine used to create, to make all of creation, because everything comes from a thought, and before thought is pre-thought, and before pre-thought is pre-pre-thought. So there's a vibration, there's a movement, there's a ripple in the infinite silence, the infinite divine silence that we call Father Divine or High Divine Consciousness. And that movement, that little ripple, that little Shakti, that little divine power is making a movement in that, which is causing things to go from no thing into thing. And that's a whole nother topic that I'm not going to go into here, but everything's getting pulled from the no thing, the infinite silence, the highest divine consciousness, into what we call the material of any creation, of any planet, of any world, through Mother Divine's sacred holy womb. So that's a little bit of background on that. So what the seed word is to do the process, it looks like ham, H-A-M. In Sanskrit and Telugu, it's H-A-M, but it's pronounced hum. And when you say it, you kind of aspirate that H, like emphasize it a little bit. Hum, like humming. So let me backtrack a little bit and say, let's say you wanted to do a black rock decharge right now. You have it in your right hand with your right thumb on it. And you're just having it like you're channeling you can either think of people that you're having problems with or challenges with or irritations with or upsets with or conversations or memories or just bodily sensations. You can think of those things specifically as you're decharging, but you don't have to. So you would say, using Jesus as an example, I'm commanding on the soul of Jesus and my own soul to decharge all negativity into this black rock right now. Thank you. And then you just start saying, hum, 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 hum. You can say it more slowly. Hum, 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 hum. You can speed it up. Hum, 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 hum. You can say it silently, like that. So how long this takes, it's very, in my experience, very quick, just a few minutes. And you know that you're done decharging. How? Because you'll feel better. You'll feel lighter. You'll feel happier, like a weight lifted off of you, or if there's like some pressure clenched in your chest, like some emotion or something, it will be gone. So you just try it once and you'll see the effects of it. It's fantastic. And the beautiful thing about the black rocks is, unlike crystals, they don't have to be, cleaned with seawater or salt water or anything like that. They don't have to be cleaned. And anyone can hold your black rock or your black rocks, unlike some crystals or some power objects that you're using in sacred processes. You don't want other people to be touching them. Black rocks, your black rocks, anyone can hold it. You can say, hey, here, look, you can try it for yourself. So that's wonderful. You don't have to be worried about that. And symptoms of when you really need to decharge. I'll end this with that. It feels like your eyes are maybe filmy, like there's like a little kind of Vaseline on them, or they're like a little filmy, you're not seeing very well, or your peripheral vision is getting truncated, it's getting shortened, you're like, what's happening? It's like, I don't see that well out of the sides of my eyes right now. Or the top of your head, it feels like there's some kind of pressure, maybe like you're being squished a little bit, like compressed a little bit. Or the back of your neck feels really heavy or painful or really aching, or kind of stooping over. You can have a symptom of like pain in your throat, nausea, like you can really feel nauseated. Body aches and pains, just like some weird pains or all over aching. You just don't feel well. So these are some symptoms when you're like, I need to decharge. And there are other methods of decharging that are, really easy to do as well. But I love to show you first the Black Rock decharge. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me here. And I'm going to end this with the closing prayer, which what I'm saying is, God bless all beings in all worlds. Om, Om, Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. God bless you all. Thank you so much. I'm sending you all of my love and big hugs, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.